Yes, sir. Magic Mike in the mix. We're gonna try this a third time. I just spoke to Laz, the top Don. Right? He actually just IG live me live. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for him, man. You know what I mean? I'm on the shit right now. You know? All right, my G. Come on in. Call me. All right, man. Pressed it. Yes. Yes,
Yo,
my G.
salute. Let's get it, man.
What's going on, man? How's everything?
Everything is good. Shout out to my brother Magic Mike, the whole Live 89. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Last Don, we on the check-in. I'm here, my brother, Frank Store, Richard Rags, one of the, vocals in the Bronx and all that. I want to thank you for letting me use the space for the interview. What's up,
That
man?
is so dope, man. That's a picture of Big Pun rating back you, huh?
That's right. That's a picture of Big Pun, you know what I mean? My man is legendary. See, he made this looking. There's the sun right there, you know what I mean? He's a mobile business.
What's poppin', everybody, man? Listen, I got a lot of family in New York, huh? When this whole thing dies down, man, I have to come out there, man. I have to see y'all. I have to now at this point.
Definitely. Definitely. Come up out here. You know you're more than welcome, open arms.
Of course, brother.
Magic, we here. I know you got some questions for me and some things, so what's up? Talk to me.
Well, you know what I mean? I don't got the right in front of you, man. I'm gonna have to give you a call, but when the freestyle is so Laz the top Don. How did you get the name Laz the Top Don?
I got the name the Top Don from my uncle. My uncle, a lot of people don't know. They see me just, a light-skinned brother, but I'm from Cuba, you know what I'm saying? I'm Cuban and Puerto Rican. And my uncle from Cuba is one of the most famous Cuban singers in all of Cuba. His name is Arsenio Rodriguez, and his name was Arsenio the Don of his time. So what I did was I took Laz and incorporated with the Don to keep on the family legacy. So it's inherited.
Okay. You're my cousin, right? Because my parents are both from Jamaica. So Cuba and Jamaica. Family, literally bloodline right there. It's a long, you know the story. You know the story, right?
That's right.
So, you know what I mean? You're from the Bronx, right? Now, what made you, I know hip hop's always been around you, specifically from the Bronx, you know what I mean? You got all the influences, all the greats come from there, you know what I mean?
Correct.
How was your upbringing in the Bronx, right? And who's some of the artists that, you actually seen performing, at the basketball court or on the street corner in front of the bodega? Who's some of the artists and who's some of the people?
When I grew up, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up seeing Big Pun, Terror Squad. I grew up seeing Mobb Deep, Prodigy, Havoc. I grew up seeing, 50. I grew up seeing the Rough Riders, Jadakiss, DMX, the Locks. And I got to see people
You're
like
Uptown. You're from Uptown. You're from
Uptown
too. All right. So, you know what I mean? Like the way hip hop's coming, right? It's coming 360 now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the lyrics are coming back. You all over at Live 89 FM, that whole squad. Big ups to infamous Amadeus.
Shout out my brother Amadeus.
You know what I mean? He's got a brand new album right now. You got some brand new material too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's funny how the game's changing. Everything's 360, and people are starting to pay more attention. And the 90s hip hop catalog is the most sought out music catalog right now in the world. It's the most expensive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The reason why is because music is in the form of a full circle, and people don't realize it. A millennium ago, a while back, the 90s music was everything everybody was gravitating towards. So now, Amadeus, Benny the Butcher, all these other people, they've opened up the doors now so that way at the end, now we can start giving them that real rap back. Shout out to basically my boy, Amadeus for his album, any day now. My album is coming right now. The album that I have right now, it's called Success in My Path, Volume 1, and it's going to show people the embody of work. Once people see the embody of work and people know, okay, he's coming legendary, this guy's not playing at all, then we know the difference of what the accolade is. Like, you still keep relevant with time, but you have to stick to your generic sound. You don't stick to your sound, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Yeah, I heard, I got family in New York, right? I remember 2005, BT Uncut, right? We started seeing a lot of NY cats started sounding like the South, right? It's nice and all. It was different to see one or two, but when you start to see everybody, starting to go in that direction, I'm like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? And all the boom bap and all the traditional New York hip hop was just pushed to a side, mostly on the internet. At the time, the internet wasn't big, right? So, I love the way it's going right now. I love the way the music's going. People starting to make sense. Even some trap rappers are starting to make sense now. They know what time it is. They know they can't play around anymore.
Well, that's basically what it is now. And if you notice, even rappers with a gimmick, you still have to be able to rap now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's what I'm loving, and I'm happy and actually excited about that. Why? Because it kills some of these gimmicks and shows you the difference of an entertainer from a real MC, a master of ceremony.
that's right. That's right. A lot of people seem to forget that. They just, they call themselves rappers. Nobody calls themselves MCs anymore. They don't even know the meaning. It's like, don't call yourself a rapper. It's just like, what are you doing? You're hopscotching? You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be calling yourself an MC. Now, why is it dumbed down so much? Why is this like this generation of artists coming out? Why are they so weak? Like lyrically, physically, mentally, like why are they so weak?
Well, there's a lot of differences that you could look at just alone by saying that. If you look, they call this Generation X because they say at the end of the day we haven't created nothing. It says we haven't done nothing or pushed nobody forward. But if you look at that, that's actually incorrect. It matters on your support system, your network, who you with, who's around you, who you might have that's actually inspiring you to want to push forward. You understand what I'm saying? And I look at it like, these youth right now, a lot of these OGs got to realize that you've got it. Music is right now basically at a viral market where it's selling digitally. So if it's selling digitally, a lot of these old cats, they didn't know about the internet. They didn't know about a lot of stuff. So they're getting used to it.
It's funny, man. I was saying earlier when I was waiting for you before, I was talking to a couple people that it's like digital's 100% right now, big time. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I'm not gonna lie. I started digital when it came to the radio. I started digital for like 3 years, and then I went for this competition on my FM station, the big #1 FM station. I came number 20. I talked to the guy. He's like, if you come back in 2 months, maybe we can do something for you. So I'm already in there. I'm like, fuck, man, I got to get in the door. So I went on college radio, and instead of going back to check the big FM station, I got so busy in my own world. 5 years later, like I'm 100% digital now, and it's like, no disrespect, FM makes you lazy. FM makes you lazy. You know what I mean? If you're coming to a station, right, and everything's there for you,
yeah,
except for seeing who's listening, you think everything's there. You think everybody's listening to you. Now that you're off that, you really start to see it's like, wow, I really got to build my fucking platform right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? I hate doing lazy work, man. I love coming back to digital because right now I'm putting in the work and I can see the results. I love it,
Of course, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of these, and I'm gonna give this as a gem. A lot of these rappers, they rap just to rap. You get what I'm saying? Some people are not in love with the process of recording. No, when you come into Lazarus' life, when you look at Lazarus the Don's life, I love the whole process. The making of the album, the recording, me dealing with the actual producers, the engineers, me telling them, listen, I want my sound to gravitate towards this way. The reason perfectionist is because of the people I've been around and been around me. I listen to that fine tune and I say, no, that has to be dimmed a little bit. And I'm a realist. I'm around a bunch of people that basically want real hip hop music, so that's what I'm gonna feed them. But don't get me wrong, if a nigga call me for an alternative song or a drill, you paying the fee, man, I'm gonna kill that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've already done that a couple of times for other people.
That's right. Like, a lot of gimmicks out there that try to create boom bap hip hop, and I hear the production and I hear the mastering, and the kicks aren't punchy. That's one thing about boom bap is like you really got to compress them kicks, them snares. You know what I mean? I like trap music, you know what I mean? I ain't saying I don't like it, but it's just too much of it going on right now. It's just way too much of it. So, in all saying that, right? Now you're a serious freestyle artist, right?
Yeah.
Like that's another thing you're really known for.
Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Sirius XM Shady Freestyle Champ and King. Also, you already know, a lot of people didn't know, but I won the Dr. J's freestyle contest. And, I've been trying to show people that for a long time. They, sometimes people don't believe, so I tell them test it. That's how I look at it. But my whole thing is now it's changed. People, it's hard to say, but a lot of people are atheists and non-believers. You know what I'm saying? Nondescript. It reminds you of religion in church. They won't believe you until you actually show. So I'm laughing because I've been grandstanding on the same totem pole and the same thing for the longest and telling everybody, y'all telling me about all these guys and all this stuff. Then when I get on the record with them, what happens.
I know, brother. Here's another thing, too. There's a lot of people that have so many chances, that have so much time. You know what I'm saying? And they put in certain positions, they can't fulfill it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I know a few artists right now that are actually signed, but they didn't do it properly. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well,
They didn't do it
there's a bunch
properly.
of people, you know, a lot of these people are selling their souls and giving up everything. If you notice, a lot of these people still can't walk around the area, their neighborhood where they live at. Like, look, I'm in the Bronx right now. I'm in the South Bronx right now. Look, I'm on a Richard Sarag. Good, self-made business owner. They say I come check them. It's like when I tell you stuff, you can only feel a realist when you do things yourself. And I've learned that, you know, if people are not really hating on you or doing this, because you're probably not doing nothing. You know what I mean? You're
That's
probably
right.
not doing nothing. You're probably not moving around. You're probably really not buzzing at all. And
Brother,
remember,
can I
there's a
tell you
difference
something?
in being hot. There's a difference
Yeah,
in being hot from your neighborhood and your people to going globally, worldwide. When you
that's
have
right.
somebody like Lord Sear, shout out to brother Lord Sear, that comes in and goes, nah, turn that shit off.
Big ups. But you know what? I love. It's true what you're saying, though, right? Like you gotta have that audience. You know what I mean? Like if you ain't doing nothing, you're not getting hate. I got the ultimate hate last couple weeks ago. I don't want to get into it, right?
That's what's
And it
up. He's
comes
hating on my
and
man Magic Mike. You heard? That means he's doing his job.
doing his job. Not even just doing his job. People are afraid of it, right?
That's
Now,
perfect.
now you got you got any brand new material that we
Yeah.
want to know about?
Yeah, I got some brand new material. Well, it depends. Right now, I got 5 singles out right now. Tell you the honest truth. My single right now, I got Swerve, I got Crossfire, I got Cash Out, I got a single called Lights Off produced by Joey Bags from D Block. All right, that's not on the album that they got to go get, especially afterwards. Then away from that, I have my other single, Trapping It Up, featuring me, Y'all Black, and Moneyboy Banks. We have 65K views right now on Spotify. You know, on the album, I got a bunch of different joints on the album. I'm not going to lie to you. There's 21 tracks on this album. So I don't want to hear from people we ain't giving them a solid body of work.
I gotta tell you, man, that's definitely worth it because a lot of people are only doing 13, 12. Someone just releasing EPs. Like 3 songs is not an EP. An EP is like 5 songs. You know what I mean?
I
So
laugh at that shit. I'm giving them 21 tracks. They lucky. I wanted to do 25, you heard? But my man was like, you killing them too much.
now I'm gonna talk as a DJ now on the 1s and 2s, right? And a lot of DJs are gonna be tuned in and wanting to hear this. So what are the BPMs on this, right? Because I want to be able to spin your whole album, right, without changing the BPM really. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe moving it up a little bit. Is it in the 90s or 80s? What are we looking at? Or is it a mix?
In between the mixture of both.
Okay, perfect. That's boom. That's boom bap. That's like Premier, you know, Pete Rock, all the classic producers. That's
Yeah,
around.
the only fast track that I have on here is probably at 103 BPM, and I believe that's
Okay.
Trapping It Up. That's the fastest one, and that's because
Okay.
we gave them a down south club hit.
Yeah, you can still mix that in. If you got like a nice intro without drums, you can just blend that in. So you know what time it is, nigga? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
See, now when you growing up in the South Bronx, you just said that, you've seen Fat Joe.
Yeah,
You've seen Big Pun, Terror Squad,
yeah,
obviously Fat Joe and everybody.
yeah.
Did you ever want to rock the mic with Big Pun or Fat Joe? Did you ever come up to them and say, hey, can I get on the microphone? Like, have you ever been in that situation?
Well, man,
We got to the infamous Amadeus. What's going on, my G? You're next, bro. You're next. You're next to come on.
Everybody that know me, he's always behind me. If you look on the front of my album cover, if you look on the floor on Success in My Path, I got Big Pun's shadow on the floor. You understand what I'm saying? I actually got a song with Chris Rivers, actually on the album, Big Pun's son. Oh, shout out to my brother, the infamous Amadeus. Lock in live right here. Let's get it. All right, so,
Oh, he's coming on here. He's coming on here. Don't worry about it. I got him.
Oh, he's on here. You already know. Shout out to my big bro. All right, so away from that, people don't know that I was signed to Fat Joe's brother. I was signed to Money Man and Mighty Thor, the House of Representatives, Terror Squad. They always going to be my family. But shout out to my big bro. Show me how to get myself in my own position and get my masters and all my music back and do everything and get up out of there, I've always wanted to rock the mic with Pun. You get what I'm saying? As far as with Joe later on, I kind of, because he was a legend, I wanted to do a song with him. But me personally, I think I'll put him in the coffin. I ain't gonna lie to you. And shout out to him. He could hear the live. We could go anywhere. I'll put up on cable. You heard with 10,000. I know he can't go 16 with me. Not too many.
It's funny that you're bringing up Fat Joe, right? I holler at a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And I holler at them come on the show, and he says to me, I'm helping artists out. I want to promote your music. Is there a price? So I just messaged him back because I just want to get you on my show. Look, I'm interviewing the same people he's interviewing. I've interviewed Goody Mob, whatever, you know what I mean? And everything goes 360, Big ups to everybody in the Terror Squad. But my favorite artist at the Terror Squad is Big Pun. I'm sorry.
It always has been for me the same thing. But shout out to my bro for exposing that. We don't pay for mixtape slots over here. It's a goddamn shame during this pandemic that these people are trying to, get these artists and all that and do everything. And even a person like yourself, we don't play that.
No. Big ups to Fat Joe. He's doing his hustle and everything.
Big up to him and his hustle. I'm just saying it's different. That's something that you would tell an artist, not a DJ.
Okay, yeah, true that. Exactly.
Well, maybe it's not even like he's an artist and you're a DJ. That's what I'm saying. There's a big difference.
That's right. Maybe it's not even him on the IG. Maybe it's somebody else taking care of it. But besides all that, right? You've got to be proud of yourself coming from the South Bronx, man, because you're coming straight from the birthplace of hip hop. You know what I mean? When were you born? Were you born in the 70s or the 80s?
Nah, I'm in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby.
Okay, I'm an 80s baby too, right? So, where'd you live?
Really, you don't even say that. I call it a 90s baby because I was born in the 80s, but we lived through the 90s.
Yeah, I was born at the end of the 70s, right? But we lived through the 80s, and the 90s. Yeah, let's talk about that right now. The crack epidemic, right? Like the crack problem that came out in the 80s, right? Were you affected by that problem? That whole invasion of that poison into the neighborhoods?
I mean, yeah, of course I was. I was affected by it because around my area, Fort Apache area, all the real dudes from the Bronx, everybody that was from there at the end of the day, you had certain territories and marks and everything was, organized, real differently. So when I was coming up, there was a lot of OGs and cats that had respect, but there was together.
All right, paused up. All right, you paused up there for a minute. Say that story again.
I was saying that, it's different now when the times of me growing up in the Bronx. When I was growing up in the Bronx, there were real gangsters. You had real official OGs, the OGs from the block. At that day, like Red, like all of them. If you was a young OG or you was a young cat coming up and you had respect, they would pull you aside and tell you, yo, listen, you had to coach your little niggas that was with you to respect the OGs before you because they paved the way. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of these cats that paved the way away from that at the end of the day don't get that respect from these OGs. Like me, I get respect from these OGs. I walk through these neighborhoods, through the Bronx and other places I see where they not official, not allowed in. They tucking their chain. I'm not tucking my chain, bro. You understand? Like, I'm the same little man that they like, yo, that's what's up. I fuck with him right there. He on his job. Right now, we standing on Amadou Diablo block, you know what I mean? Where Amadou got killed at, where people don't even know. People don't even walk through this neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes. Real shit. And I'm
brother, like
I'm connected. Like it don't even matter. Rap music, away from rap music, whatever it is, you will know me. Why? Because I'm a person that I pull up. And away from pulling up, I feel like that epidemic that happened then, it can still happen right now, but we gotta change that. You know what I'm saying? Our children, everything that's going around, we gotta change that. It's just coming from the hustlers and from niggas like us. Shout out to my brother Miles Sway on here. I see you, PX. Let's get it, my nigga.
Big ups to Persian King 62 from Ottawa. You know what I mean? Everybody's live right now. So
go ahead, man.
So at the end of the day, right? Do you feel like artists should be accountable for when they start, saying dumb comments under your pictures? Because I'll tell you one thing: when things open up, if things ever open up, there's gonna be a lot of beefs, man. There's gonna be a lot of beefs.
There's certain people in this music industry you could play with. You understand? One of those people you don't play with me. You play with comments, you do all that, you don't even know. It might fuck around and be one of my fans to pop up where you have to be like, yo, what you said about him? You understand? Because when you're a stand-up person, a stand-up brother, when you're doing real things, there's only two things that happen. Either people are going to embrace you or fear you. When they fear you, they're going to start making up shit about you that's not true. The streets by itself will find out what's really going on.
Of course. Like whatever's in the dark comes into the light. This is 2020. There is no hiding anymore. Everything's coming out, right? Now, listen, I didn't want to celebrate this, but you all are down in the United States. I'm up here in Canada. Trump is out the door. Biden is in. Right? Are you happy with that? Are you happy that Trump's out the door?
I
Because
mean, I'm happy that he's out the door, right? The reason why I'm happy that he's out the door is because people don't realize this man was really racist. You understand what I'm saying? Away from everything else. Fuck anything else. Fuck that he's just running the government. Fuck that he's running the world, bro. He's racist. That alone lets you know that he doesn't have the best intention for people like yourself. You understand? People like me. People and anybody else at all. You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? My whole thing is, how can I care and cadence to someone who doesn't care about our forefathers? Who don't care about your mother, our father, people that have planted these seeds? Come
We
on,
got
man.
we got one of Ottawa's finest, Khalix Breezy. He's telling me he wants to work with you. Look at the comments. So if you want to
Okay.
hit him up, you know what I mean?
All right.
But yeah, my brother, like Donald Trump, and at least he didn't hide it. I'd
I'll
rather
hit you
somebody.
after. I'm sorry. Let me answer Khalees Breezy. Khalees Breezy, I'll hit you up afterwards for sure. I'm official, so I hope you do everything legal and it's official, production and all that, and be budget ready, because I'll flame this shit in 5 minutes. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
All
And
right, Khalix.
I'll do that on this Magic. I mean, that's my brother, so don't even stress that. Just hit me after.
Hit him up, Khalix. So yeah, at least one thing I like about Donald Trump, he's straight up, right? He doesn't hide it. Now
That's one
let's
thing.
talk
He's
about.
an asshole. That's straight up. That's one thing.
He's straight up. So now let's talk about Biden now. I can't believe he won. Like, he's very slow. People are desperate. People really want Trump out. He's very slow. Like this Biden guy, no disrespect. I'm not going for any of them, for nobody, right? Because you know how the game works, right? But
Yeah.
why would y'all vote somebody in that can't even talk, that falls asleep as he's talking? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it.
I'll make you laugh at this. Remember that this is the only man that tell you that he's went bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? They get in the office. I look at that. So niggas don't realize that he's a hustler too. You heard? Then after that, he tries to tell you. And people don't realize this. I've been saying this scam for the longest. The nigga had the best hustle. He said, "Yo, listen, y'all broke, right? I'm gonna force and squeeze money out of you niggas, even though at the end of the day y'all broke, and squeeze you till you a lemon." You heard? And then afterwards, come back, and the nigga still almost won. You understand? That's why the shit was so crazy.
You know what I heard too? I heard that Biden's gonna squeeze America so hard, right? That $5, you wouldn't even be able to save $5. I heard that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's only two reasons why, if it does happen, what happened to Trump, basically, that was supposed to happen, what happened to Biden. And people don't realize that. I'm gonna tell you why. The American citizens, everybody else is put behind him. They expect him to make a change. If he doesn't make a change, niggas will try to get that man impeached. Fast. Why? Because we just came out of 40 years of suffering.
That's
But
right.
a lot of people don't feel that we were suffering. Some niggas that never had a job in their life, it's the most money they ever made in their life.
Yeah.
Especially on unemployment, especially on things. So you have to look at things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100. Now, I don't want to start talking about Trump and Biden because it's very depressing. We don't know what's going to happen. And I tell people up here in Canada, right? I'm in Ottawa, Canada, the capital of Canada. I tell them.
Shout out to Canada, man, because I was just on London TV yesterday. So shout out to everybody in Canada. Shout out to everybody in Canada. I love Canada.
And by the way, everybody that's tuned in right now, we're going to get Laz, the top Don. We're going to get him to call in. We're going to put that on the radio. But, I don't want to get into the whole Biden thing. Let's talk about your music now, right? So,
let's get it.
Now, what can we expect from you? Like, what's dropping? Any new videos? I know you just shot a video the other day.
I shot a video the other day. Well, right now, the video that we shot the other day was a secret video from my brother, the infamous Amadeus Any Day Now. One of my videos that's out right now is called Lights Out. That's not on the album. Then it'll be coming out right now off the album, because I have two that's out. It's one called Swerve and one called Crossfire. The next video that'll be coming out is a song for the ladies, man. I promised I would hit the ladies with something. So the next one for the ladies is a song called Waste My Time, where I'm telling the world and the girls basically, please don't waste my time. And they think that my time is being wasted, but that's really not it. What it is that I'm really racing against time, because the woman that I love is sick and dying from the COVID in the hospital.
Oh shit! Is that a true story? Is that a true story?
It's a true story, so that's why the shit.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Sorry to hear about that.
Sometimes you got to give people the picture that you paint in the world.
That's true. Well, you know what? Is there anything last you want to say to the world right now? Because we're
Only thing I want to say last to the world, man, is make sure you keep it strong, keep it healthy, Make sure at the end of the day that you accomplish everything that you want to, and never let, and listen, I say, I'll bring the camera close, never let no one deteriorate you from your dream or make you say that you can't be what you want to be. Because look, I manifested it from 3 years ago now, and you'll see everything that's going to go on. By this time next year, y'all see me on the billboard. Remember I told y'all.
Yo, you heard it first right here. You know, by my man Laz The Top Don. Now, Laz The Top Don, I know, you already got colleagues Breezy wanted to work with you, right? Okay. What do you want to tell the Canadian? Who's really in Canada really catching like your attention? Any artists in Canada that you tuned into right now?
I'll tell there's a few artists that I listen to in Canada right now. Right now I'm listening more to my boy Graph-Wise. Shout out Graph-Wise, holding down Canada with all the beats and all that. But as far as Canada rappers, I listen to a few. So I need to be put on more on who's the hardest out of Canada, because that's who I will come to. Like if I got Khalid Breezy, let's go Khalid Breezy. Then whoever y'all feel in Canada. And matter of fact, we're gonna make it even better. I'll do it like this. When I call on the show later on for Canada, right? I'm gonna ask the viewers who they feel is the hardest in Canada and who they think is the nicest, and I'll do a song with them.
Okay, and you know what we're gonna do? I was thinking at the end of November, but possibly December. Like at least one show, get 10 artists from Canada. Just pack that 2-hour show of mine with pure interviews, right? And we're gonna hear their music too as well. And that way there you can get a better perspective of what we have up here, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Laz The Top Don, you know what I mean? Big ups to everybody, in all the Cubans out in New York, all the Puerto Ricans, everybody worldwide.
Worldwide.
Have you ever been back to Cuba?
Of course, you already know. Still got family and property over there right now. Shout out to my Arrela and all my people over there still right now.
What about Puerto Rico? You been back there?
Of course, on property in Puerto Rico, still there right now. In Catania and all that. Shout out to my uncles and all that surviving, that crazy fucking thing that went on in my country, man. So, I'm happy that everybody's good. And I'm happy that Trump is out of office, man. No more him disrespecting my country.
Here's another thing too. There's a lot of ignorant people out there, and they figure, Cuban and Puerto Rican, isn't that the same? It's like saying Jamaican and Haitian. It's like totally different.
Nah, it's still Spaniard, but it's two difference in backgrounds. You already know.
There you go. So what's the difference between
Cuban and a Puerto Rican? About Khalil. Okay, Khalil Breezy said, I got you. See if I'm not one of the hardest in the game in Canada right now. Khalil, no, I'm not doubting that you are. I'm just telling you that I'm different. I'm known for putting people in trash cans. I just put Corey Guns in the trash can. I just put a couple big artists that at the end of the day is real hard for you to put. When you read on me on Vernon Magazine, you'll see what they tell you, how I put other big industry guys in a casket, bro. That's what I'm known for.
It's true, man.
Coming like that, and no disrespect, since you said it like that, you will get no sympathy from me, and it'll be straight barbaric for you. Facts. Straight barbaric. Now that you told me that, don't expect no savior from me. I'm gonna come at you like I was coming at Pun or anyone else.
Yo, Khalid, man, you got a monster gonna be dropping bars on your track. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a monster, bro. I'm a different kind of monster. Like right now, if you gave a subject right now, I'm to it right now. Khalil, what's up?
All right, let's do this. Right before we go, I want you to drop some. Can you drop? Of course you can. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Talk about how you want to come up to Canada or something. Just freestyle it. Just give me a couple bars.
I said I done came from the Bronx blocks and being an amateur. They're calling Majic Mike now the freestyling in Canada. I blame it you and guarantee to leave you like mine the key, because it's the kid with a flow like mine the key. I can find the keys when I'm just making the price, and fuck Trump when he leaving the office. Now I'm taking your life. I'm rhyming. I'm sicker like a liquor license. I'm sick like I got hit with lightning. I mean, all the voters distracted like I lift with Biden. And shit is different now when this kid is writing. It's inspiring the way that he inspired. I mean, he toast cider, holding that toast cider, guaranteed to kill every rapper, including your ghostwriter.
Woo! Oh my God! No wonder they don't want you back at XFM. They're like, yo, we can't have him in here. We can't have Laz The Last Don. Every time he comes in here, he ruins it for us.
I'm telling you, hard, Khalid. That's what I'm telling you. We going straight Fendi, and I put it out there. The only real people I've seen that have been able to keep up ball-wise now, I'll be real with you. It's people that have already been in the game for years already. People like Black Thought, people like Amadeus. You already know, like, it's just a different level. And I promise, Khalil, that I'm going to blaze that shit for you as much as I can.
Khalik's got a project. Khalik's got a project with OT Genesis now. So you're in a different realm. This ain't OT Genesis, Khalik's. I'm just playing. I'm playing around.
When you talk to OT Genesis, when he was chilling with me, right in New Jersey, right in the strip club, when we gave him 1,500 bars off the dome in front of K Slay, you heard? Well, I'll try to tell you.
Khalees, did you hear that? You better tell your mans, OT Genesis. Yo, you know what's so beautiful, Laz The Don? Right? We've worked so hard, right? Where we're like this is a perfect time for COVID because the majors and the quote celebrities, they're not celebrities anymore. We're on the same level. We're all on the same level now. Man, that's crazy, man. Well, anything really last you want to say, right?
All I want to say is to everybody, make sure you inspire yourself, keep at your dreams, keep on this platform. Thank you to Money Mike, Live 89, Magic Mike, all my people here, Amadeus. And to all the artists, man, yo, we accessible. You can't reach me, and Magic, he'll contact me. We'll get it done.
Of course, man. Well, I'm going to put this IG Live up on my IGTV. I'm going to grab the video, put it on my YouTube channel, Magic Mike YouTube series, and then we're going to do a phone call. I'm going to grab the audio from this interview. I'm going to see how the sound quality is.
Let's do it. Khalil, I'll make it better for you, Khalil, to answer you. You could call me on the three-way with him. I'll spit for him live for you. And let him remember. And show him I do whole songs off the dome without even taking a pen.
You know what I'm saying? Khalees, we're going to get him on next week's show, but, it's going to be like a sneak little thing. But you know what, bro? If you're not busy later, I'm going to give you a call. We'll do the interview. All right?
Got you, most definitely. I'm going to go to this other spot now. Thank you for having me here. I can't wait to be tuned and locked in. Make sure all of y'all download my album, Success in My Path. Volume 1 drops November 22nd on all platforms. Available for pre-order on Apple Music right now.
All right.
Signing
Laz
off.
The Don in the house. All right, my brothers. Talk to you soon. Yes, sir. That happened. Magic Mike in that mix. Fuck, this is a whole new level. Like my hair, I got my hair did. You know what I mean? I like my hair. You like my hair? I got my hair did. All right, man. Hey, listen, Khalees, man, I think we just made a banger. You never know. All right, thank you all. Go watch it on my IG Live in, say, about 2-3 minutes. My battery's going to die. I got to upload it. And it's going to be on my YouTube channel, Magic Mike YouTube series. Subscribe, like, and share. Go to my link. The link is in the bio. Everything that I'm doing, that I've done, is right there, all recorded for you. All right, see y'all.